Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, just playing around. Came up with this pretty cool, and you could change it a lot, make it look even better maybe. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna start with a six-sided polygon. The reason I'm gonna start with a six-sided polygon because I have a centerable item and the center's right there. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set my nudge factor on like 4 inches. And I'm gonna draw a line with my 2-point line about from there to there, and then I'm going to nudge it up and out of the way. Now, I don't want my line going all the way to the edge later on when we do that, and this is something you could play around with however you think would look the best. So I'm going to trim that line so it's shorter. Now I'm going to delete those lines, and now I'm going to make my object. I'm going to take around with a circle. I'm going to hit the plus key on the keyboard, whoop, and I'm going to make the new circle quite a bit smaller by holding down the shift key. Now I'm going to change the colors up this time. I'm going to make this one red. I'm going to take away the outline. I'm going to make this one yellow and take away the outline. I don't have to, but I'm going to hit T to put them, well, that didn't work. Hit E and made them even. Don't really have to do that. We're going to go to effects and blend. We're just going to blend them 5 times. Now they're out of order, but they're closer to that. But when we go to blend along new path and put it on that path and then blend along full path, they'll space out evenly. Now I'm going to select it all, and you could still play around with that and get these even closer. I'm going to go to object and break the blend apart. That way I can get rid of my line. Now I'm going to take these and I'm going to nudge them back down. I'm actually going to take away well, I'm not going to. I'm going to Control D. You know what? I didn't make a duplicate. I didn't group them. Control G, Control D, and then I'm going to, my Control C or alternate C won't really work on this because there's so many, but I'm going to rotate it 60 degrees. Control D, Control D, Control D, Control D. Now I'm going to take away my polygon. I'm going to group this together. And there's 100 things you could do differently. Control D to duplicate and holding down the shift key to bring it in, and then double click on it and let's rotate it quite a bit. Now, if we take these 2 and we blend them 5 times, we're going to get that. I'm actually going to blend them maybe 7 times. See if they're not too close. That looks pretty good. Now it's going to look a lot better. And look at that. And you could change now the couple of the interior ones. So what you could do is just take that, go up to object and break the blend apart. And then you could, well, you're going to have trouble. You can grab those smaller ones or move this, nudge. Well, okay, it's grouped together. So select it all, go up to object group and ungroup. Because the blend still has a group even after you unblend it. Now we can I have to grab off the page and grab that, and we could take that and hold down the shift key, make it a little bit smaller, rotate it, more or less, whatever you want to do to kind of play around with it. But that's pretty neat, and I think it'd be neat if we kind of blended the colors. Anyway, hope that gave you an idea or two, and thank you for watching.